What's up, my friends? Welcome back to our blind let's play of Witcher. Here we are with Geralt, and we're on the outside of Vizima still. We're here with Shani. Looks like we're about to go talk to Mikkel and go inside Vizima. Finally. We dealt with the beast, we dealt with the reverend, we dealt with all the bullshit
Geralt, talk to the guard. Let's get out of here.
Okay. We dealt with all the bullshit that the human wickedness has brought down upon all the people in the outskirts. So, with that being said, we're not going to talk to guards yet, because we're going to catch up on codex stuff. Alright, so the Reverend, the witch Abigail was probably gone by the time I arrived at the Reverend's. Irreconcilable differences is all I can call it. We argued and I had to kill the priest. So, she did say the Reverend... Okay, so the Reverend was pretty much caught up in this mix because he outlawed his daughter to Vizima. Because... What did she say? Because he called her a whore or something? Because she... I don't know if she was pregnant, maybe had a kid or something like that. Maybe I'm missing something here, but he cast his daughter out because of something on the lines of that. So maybe his daughter will come up in Vizima at some point, who knows, which will be pretty cool. The crypt. There was an old crypt in the outskirts and it has not been used for a long time. People are afraid to enter it because of the monsters that dwell in there. A rumor has it that the treasure is hidden inside a crypt. The truth is that people of old were buried there and valuable items. Sometimes the graves of the wealthy were separated from the remainder of the crypt by an additional wall, for fear of robbery. Okay, Vizima acquired a pass that allows me to pass through the gates into the city in spite of the quarantine. Might appear whenever dishonorable people live. Most effective is obviously Faststyle. The Hellhound, referred to as the Beast, is a creature of the underworld, a specter that assumes the form of a terrifying hound and tirelessly stalks its victims once it finds their trail. Peasants believe that the Hellhound embodies the vengeance of the gods who send the Beast to punish humans for their wickedness. Yeah, that's quite a tale, man. Quite a freaking tale. It's like a fairy tale, just like Shani said. Let's see. Let's read. We're gonna read everything. We might as well. Bindweed was created specifically to counter monsters which employ acid as a weapon. Witchers also call it swamp poison, because monsters which spit acid or have caustic blood are most often found in the swamps. So what is Bindweed? This potion increases resistance to acid and acid-based poisons. Well, that's pretty cool. Blizzard is one of the most powerful Witcher's potions. It improves reflexes and reaction time. Witchers usually drink the Blizzard potion immediately before combat. The potion is favored in especially dangerous situations. Cat grants vision in total darkness. Cat is said to have been the first potion created specifically for Witchers. The concoction allows Witchers to pursue monsters into the lairs, including dark caves, ruins, and crypts, because it augments vision to pick up additional wavelengths of light. To prevent blinding, the imbiber's pupils automatically narrow when in bright light. This is possibly the potion most commonly used for Witchers. See, like, this is something in the lore that I'm not really sure about. I'm not really sure if Witcher's eyes are always cat-like. In a short story, Yennefer did ask Geralt if your eyes are always like that, constricted, or can you do it at will? But he never really answered her. So, but the way she said it, it was making it believe that his pupils were actually big at this point. Wasn't narrow like cats. So I'm thinking that they're not always like that. They may always be yellowish, but I don't think they're always cat-like. until you go into the situation of not having light where they need to be cat-like, or taking potions. Like, this is something that kind of just they didn't touch on too much in the books. Okay, this formula is a substance comes from the city of Crimford, where it is widely employed by dark characters of all kinds. Blade coating with this substance causes crippling pain to a wounded creature. Huh, that's pretty cool. Okay, you get a bronze talent for the Frightener's Vision. The sorcerers who pioneered the Witcher's mutagens discovered that mixing rare and powerful ingredients with more common substances result in potions that strengthen Witcher's mutations. This potion, made with a Frightener's Eye, performs and fortifies a Witcher's body when consumed. King and the Queen. Upon detonation of this bomb... Okay, I don't really care too much about bombs because we're not using it. Zerrikini wizards have mastered the dangerous art of crafting explosives. King and Queen is an example of their handiwork, such a simple looking item, and yet it is enough to send enemies scrambling. Necrophage oil. This blade coating with this substance inflicts increased damage to necrophages. Necrophages are... what was it? Like drowners and such? Drowners, ghouls, stuff like that. Necrophages are accustomed to poisonous vapors, yet even the most rancid ghouls and graveyards cannot withstand the poison wounds inflicted by the blade coated with necrophage oil. Potion for Trish. According to Lambert's instructions. Okay, blah blah blah. Really need to do that. White Gall is a mild hallucinogen, which provides pleasure during the long nights Witchers spend at their fortress, waiting out the winter. The Witchers make this potion using secret grown in the dungeons of Kaer Morhen, but it can also be made from commonly available ingredients. White honey. White honey is strongly stimulates the production of purifying enzymes in the Witchers' mutated bodies. Thus, it frees their body of effects of toxicity, though it simultaneously nullifies beneficial effects of any potions previously consumed. White honey does not alleviate the effects of common venoms and poisons. So white honey clears everything. So even if you have beneficial stuff on you, it clears it all. That's pretty cool. Willow augments a Witcher's physical condition and resistance to damage. It should be taken before a fight which the Witcher risks being knocked down or stunned. Okay. Ingredients. You know, I just don't think this is the short obtained from graveyears. Sure, it's obtained from Econops. Like, yeah, we don't need to read that. Okay. So, what is this? Alchemical substances. An alchemical ingredient can contain one of the three additional substances: albedo, negrito, and rubedo. If all of the ingredients chosen from the creator of a potion have identical additional substances, the results of the potion will... Okay, so we know about that. Albedo, which is the white one, characterizes by a lower level of toxicity. Negrito is the black one. Negrito potions affect coordination and concentration, increasing damage inflicted to opponents. Rubedo, I can't even say that word. Rubedo, there it is. Rubedo is the red one, and aside from the potion primary effect, it also regenerates vitality. We got a lot more to read, my friends. A cataclysm, which occurred 15,000 years ago, trapping in our dimension many unusual creatures, including ghouls, graveyears, and vampires. These beasts have no ecological niche of their own and are merely relics of a bygone times. According to elven lore, humans arrived during the conjunction, their own world having been destroyed. The humans' ancestors learned how to harness the power of primordial chaos, and thus the first human wizards were born. Looking for a place in the world, humans took up arms against the elder races who were unable to withstand the barbarians and ultimately surrendered. This is how humans came to rule the world. Yeah, it doesn't say it, but the elves actually taught humans chaos. They taught them magic, and then they freaking destroyed them. Dwarves are shorter than humans, but tougher and more muscular. Male dwarves wear long beards. They are usually gruff, but can also be merry and renowned for their stubbornness. Considered excellent craftsmen and warriors, many have earned grudging acceptance in human society. Still, it is not uncommon for young dwarves to join the Scoia'tael rebels to fight for more rights for non-humans, and an end to prosecution. Dwarves are one of the elder races. They were once dominant race along with the elves, but now their sole enclave is Mahakam, a mountain city rich in metal and mineral deposits. Of all the elder races, the dwarves have assimilated best, and many now live in human cities. They run businesses and are often wealthy. Although they meet with disdain and distrust during the war with Nilfgaard, dwarves have made a name for themselves as mercenaries. Although many of them also fought in Scoia'tael commando units against the northern kingdoms. Okay. Elves are beautiful and long-lived race. They are pointed ears, sharp features, possess no canine teeth. Elves are arrogant and proud, and over many centuries they have developed a high and sophisticated culture. Few remain today, however, and these are in constant conflict with human civilization. That is why so many young elves eager to fight for their rights join Scoia'tael commando units. After the gnomes, elves are the eldest race on the continent. They created a magnificent civilization, and the great human cities like Vizima and Oxenford were built upon elven ruins. Elves also have a special affinity for magic, although their magic is different from that of humans. They do say the sages, elven sages are so much more powerful than just regular sorcerers and sorceresses. Elves are long-lived, yet their reproductive period of their lives end quite early, and moreover they reproduce more slowly than humans. This is why they were defeated, the reason why they lost their preeminence in the world today. Only 2 enclaves of the race remain. The Blue Mountains, where the elves suffer privation and are dying out, and Doblathana, the Valley of the Flowers, which is ruled by the sorceress Enid Glennon. The Valley of Flowers is also a dependency of Nilfgaard. Jesus. History. Before Laura Doran died in solitude, she gave birth to a daughter, who was adopted by the Queen of Redania and named Rhiannon. At the age of 17, Rhiannon married Gildemar, the king of Temeria. 3 years after the wedding, the famous Falka rebellion began, during which the pregnant Rhiannon was accidentally captured. In prison, she gave birth to twins and subsequently descended into madness. At the same time, the fierce Falka gave birth to a daughter whom she abandoned to wage war, leaving the child for the mad prisoner to nurse. Soon thereafter, the rebellion was suppressed, Falka was captured and burned at the stake, and King Gedemar regained his wife with 3 children. The first Nilfgaardian invasion began 10 years ago. After crossing the Yaruga River, the Black Ones attacked Sintra. The capital was taken by surprise, the citizens were slaughtered, and the queen committed suicide. Bruges, Sodden, and Temeria stood against Nilfgaard. It seemed the Nilfgaardian offensive was unstoppable, but the 3 states managed to halted at the Battle of Sodden. Altogether, 22 mages fought for the northern kingdoms, 14 of whom died, yet in the end, it was the mages who negotiated a truce. After 3 powerful years during the meeting of the Brotherhood of Sorcerers, there occurred a schism in the organization. As a result, many died and the Brotherhood disbanded. At the same time, the Imperial forces attacked the northern kingdoms. The kings were divided, arguing, and couldn't face Nilfgaard on their own. King Foltest signed a truce with the Black Ones, yet it proved short-lived. The Imperial army pushed forward and was not defeated until the Battle of Brenna. The victory proved pivotal, reminding the feuding rulers that Nilfgaard is not invincible. The kings of the north were united and faced the black ones together. Finally, a peace treaty was signed, changing the balance of power in the world forever. Simple folk fail the difference between witches, sorcerers, and witchers. Anyone who wields magic is regarded as suspicious and godless, but the better education of those who dwell in large cities know to treat mages with due respect. Pretty sure we already read this. Yep, we already read. We already read magic as well. And what's updated down here? The Witcher signs are very simple spells, mostly kinetic or mind influencing. Use them, one needs concentration, will, and a hand gesture. A hand gesture, like like sticking up your middle finger. Casting signs is not time consuming, so Witchers use them when fighting monsters. And then Witchers, we definitely read this, so it has to be down here. Mutagens and magic render Witcher's bodies resistant to all kinds of disease, even to the point of outright immunity. Okay, my friends, now that my voice is given out completely, I think it's time to move on, huh?
Geralt, talk to the guard. Let's get out of here.
I'm pretty content with what we read. I feel like we have a good grasp on everything here. Mikko, I need to enter the city. I have a pass. Why can't we get an option to, kick his ass?
Mikko, I need to enter the city. I have a pass.
I wanted to say I was sorry. I apologize, Witcher.
Apologize to Ilsa, Mikko.
Let me pull the sword out.
Sergeant, that Witcher's here. The one I told you about.
Who do we have here, Mikko? Is this the man we want?
Yes, sir, Sergeant, sir. It's that filthy freak, the Witcher.
A blasphemer and a counterfeiter, do I guess well?
Yes, he asked who's allowed into the city. They came with that letter of safe conduct from the Order.
If that's a knight of the Order, then I'm Princess Ada.
Son of a bitch.
Damn, well, I didn't see that coming. I thought we would have to at least square off with Mikko. Unfortunately, it looks like he's going to get away. Damn it. Unless he comes up later.
Hey, let me out of here, I'm innocent. Those £5 of fist tech were for personal use. Hey you, jailer, at least move me. I don't want to be with the politicals. Politics makes you rot. I'm a decent thief, let me out.
Shut your trap, I'm busy.
Jethro, keep it down, you looking to kill me?
That thief's bugging me.
Thief, right. And I'm here with the politicals. Scandalous.
I said shut up!
Stop screaming or on my mother's life I'll bloody smash your junky mouth.
Abso-fucking-lutely beautiful.
What's your problem, Whitey? You wanna dance to Vizima? Come on, I wanna see your hands in the air.
Jethro, open the cell.
Ooh, scared? Soft as butter. Come on, Whitey, what you got?
Back off.
What, you wanna fight or not?
Professor, move it. You're free.
How ironic, our paths cross again. So near and yet so far. Fear not, Witcher, we'll meet again. I assure you.
You're making a mistake. This man's a murderer.
You fail to grasp the basic rules governing this world. You're a genetically modified murderer with no place in modern society. But we'll tend to that problem next time. Farewell.
I can't wait.
Alright, well, I guess we're here. In prison. Because damn Mikkel set us up. Good grief, man. Ain't that some shit? It looks like Vincent Mize. We read about him being guard captain in hold on. We read about him in... Oh, okay. The captain of City Guard released the professor, one of the most wanted criminals of Temeria. Why did he release him, though? Doesn't make any sense. The professor was released from the dungeon right in front of my eyes. He mocked the law and proved to me just how powerful Salamandra is. Okay, so I'm guessing they paid the guards off. Or something. Or they just have friends in high places. Interesting. So this guy over here, right?
You tasted
Prisoner.
the muck they call supper. I'm innocent. Step away. We're honest thieves, not politicals.
That right there, the political thing, man. That's from the short story The Last Wish, when Geralt goes around town, when Yennefer enthralls him, and he goes around town ravaging the town for, he kind of embarrassed the whole town. Like, people that was wronging Yennefer, she enthralled him and made Geralt go around town and like the shopkeeper or like somebody, I don't know, somebody, a high official. Geralt was kicking him in the lower places and stuff. Like yelling at people. I don't know. Anyways, he got put in prison, and there was somebody in the books talking about. There was somebody in the books talking about, get me out of here. I don't want to be with the politicals. So yeah, it's like the same thing. What are we supposed to do? The hell are we supposed to do?
Third month inside, so I've grown accustomed. Watch what you say. The walls have ears.
Oh, I'm itching to slap somebody.
Yeah, big boy wants to fight us.
Relax.
Elven convict.
Tomorrow's my big day.
Why are you here, elf?
Delighting in the last moments of my life. Or trying to. I hang tomorrow. I have a request.
Mm-hmm.
I've always found games pleasant, and Jethro let me keep my dice. If you don't have your own set, we can share mine.
Hey, come here, Witcher.
The hell was that? Alright. Nothing like a game of dice in prison. You'd figure they would take the dice and stuff away from these guys. $16 orange. Three ones. That might suffice. I don't know. He's got 2 ones. My luck, he'll get like 4 or 5 ones. We got 4 ones. That works. He can only beat us with 5. Wrecked you, pal. Give me that 28 orange.
All right, you maggots. The king in his mercy will pardon whoever subdues the cockatrice in the sewers.
Pardon? What about half the kingdom, the princess's hand in marriage?
Clever. Watch what you say, Witcher. Political jokes could get you in trouble.
I'll slay the monster.
Too late. There's another volunteer.
I'm the better candidate.
The creep in the corner claims he'll defeat it bare-fisted.
Which creep?
Yoo-hoo!
That tub of lard? You're kidding.
You want freedom? Fight for it. Whoever wins faces the Cockatrice.
Piece of cake.
Okay. So what, I gotta fight the fat guy to win the joy of fighting a cockatrice?
Hurry up and finish it.
I'll defeat you, then thrash that lizard and go free.
Let's do it.
You bastard.
Come on, big boy. We already beat up Fat Fred. Holy shit, how'd I do that? Whoa. Timber. Muscle man my ass. Look at him. Look at Geralt.
Bastard. You couldn't have beaten me without your spells.
I saved your life. The cockatrice is no joke.
Next time, you'll get beaten.
Yeah, that guy would have went down there and tried to punch him and died. Idiot.
3rd month inside, so I've grown accustomed.
Vincent Myers.
Congratulations. You won the right to slay the beast.
I'm almost proud.
Want to slay the beast, or would you rather just stand there?
I need a weapon.
That's funny. We recently confiscated a Witcher's sword.
Where?
Not your business. Jethro, bring that silver sword.
The one we found at Tyler's?
Yes, idiot. That one.
Can I have it?
Get it from Jethro. The rest of your gear's in deposit for afterwards.
Fine.
One more thing. I'll pay extra for the monster's head, provided it's undamaged.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
Something must be
Vanguard
done
secrets. I
about
must
that.
talk to the fence. Who had the Witcher's sword? Hold on. Jethro. Oh. Jethro spilt the beans. He said they found the silver sword at Tyler's place. I wonder where the fence got it from. I need to visit him as soon as this business is over. So whoever Tyler is, somebody has a fence. The guards got their hands on the Witcher's sword. It probably belonged to Berengar. I need to talk to the fence who owns the place where the sword was found. Okay, makes sense. Strange, but I find myself following in the footsteps of this mysterious Witcher. I doubt he would ever part with his sword voluntarily, so he may be in trouble again. Prison break, I defeated the thug, beat the hell out of Fat Franny. Let's call him Fat Franny. I can now go down to the sewers and face a cockatrice to get my freedom back. I must talk to Vincent about it. Can we read about cockatrices? Obviously not.
I'm home.
Oh, the sword. Where was it?
Hurry up. I don't have all day.
Yes, we also confiscated a potion. Once you've completed your task, collect your belongings from behind the bars.
I'll ask about it. Then I'll get the professor.
Stupid. The professor just does the wet work. If you want to be effective, you'd strike at his boss. Though I doubt you'd succeed. He's a big player. He has concessions.
Connections, you mean? I'll find him.
First, you gotta survive your meeting with a cockatrice.
Watch my belongings. I'll be back, and I'll want everything returned.
He said concessions? What's with these guards, man? Mikkel said quarterdine, and he says concessions. They seem to be a bit slow. Delicious. like a boss. Okay, before we go and talk to that person, whoever the hell that is over there. That's a loot. Barrel.
Oh, you're a witcher?
Indeed.
White hair, vertical pupils, signs of mutation?
Skip the medical exam.
Forgive me. I meant no harm. I'm Siegfried, a knight of the Order of the Flaming Rose.
I'm Geralt.
I've heard much praise concerning the combat skills of witchers.
If you don't mind, I have some work to do down here, and I'd like to get it done fast.
A cockatrice, correct? That's why I'm here.
Let's talk.
Yes?
What do you know about cockatrices?
Cockatrices, also known as scoffins, are a kind of ornithosaur. They're twice the size of a large bird. The link between reptiles and birds. They resemble roosters, hence their common name.
Go on.
The cockatrice is frequently mistaken for a basilisk, but they're two separate species. Contrary to common belief, the cockatrice's gaze does not turn people to stone, but one should beware of its beak. The monster's beak is apt to tear its opponent's vital organs out with surgical precision. Often, the victim is slain immediately, especially when taken from behind.
So how would you say the beast can be killed?
You'll need to excel at swordsmanship. Without a silver sword, it'll be more difficult. A cockatrice likes to sneak up from behind and attack.
Anything useful to be taken from the carcass?
Its eyes are quite a versatile component, and precious. Its tail feathers are even more valuable.
Impressive knowledge.
I confess my knowledge of monsters ends with the cockatrice. My late father, Ike of Danel, may he rest in peace, left me an engraving of the beast. There were many more engravings, but they were lost inside a manticore's stomach. Only the cockatrice's image survived.
My sympathies. Did you hunt the manticore too?
No, I wasn't at home at the time. When I returned, I discovered my father, despite his infirmity, had decided to fight the manticore. He asked to be tied to a horse, and with a prayer, he charged the beast. As you can surmise, he met a tragic end. When I reached the site of their struggle, the monster was in horrible pain, seconds from dying. When it could not dislodge my father from his armor, it nearly swallowed the old man whole. Later they would say the sacred fire in Ike's soul burnt the monster's heart.
A heroic death.
May he rest in peace.
Think you can kill the cockatrice?
The sacred flame will guide me.
What prompted you to enter the sewers after a beast?
It threatens Vizima. The Order's been fighting beasts for a while, rather effectively, too.
Wait, that's Witcher's work.
You Witchers are relics and few in number. You're no competition. The Order demands no payment for protecting humans.
I suppose fairies funded your armor and castles.
I've no desire to argue. We're both here. There's no reason to await the other's turn, especially while there are drowners here, too. Let's join forces instead. I long to see your combat skills, and I assure you, my sword is at your disposal.
Alright, so we know his father from the books. His father was Ike. He was in the story to hunt the golden dragon. And he was actually a pretty damn honorable, powerful warrior. I mean, he didn't really like Geralt. He didn't really like magic. He doesn't like magic as well. He roams the world. His father roamed the world for no payment at all and just would kill monsters. So I did respect the guy a little bit, but he was kind of on the zealous side when he was always talking about the great book, the good book or whatever, and like religion and stuff. He was very just zealous. So this is his son, which is interesting because now his son is what, a person in the Flaming Rose, I think it's called in this game. Like I said, in the books it was called the Order of the White Rose, so they must have changed it, or something's different about it. Yeah, so that's what we pretty much know about Ike. The Golden Dragon whooped his ass, he got hurt, but he did survive in the books, and the game seemed to have killed him off. But I mean, his story went nowheres after the Golden Dragon, so we don't really know much about him. I know that he survived the Golden Dragon, went to Mother Neneka's place in Ellender, and stayed there for years, recovering from his injuries. So we do know that it's cool that this is his son. Interesting, maybe he's, I don't know, a little bit different towards the Witchers. That would be nice, but he doesn't seem like he likes Witchers much. But we'll see how it goes. I guess so. Let's just agree and go together. 2 was always better than 1.
Agreed. Let's go.
You lead.
Just don't die on me now. You now have a silver sword, which is effective against magical beasts and monsters. The steel sword is more effective against humans and animals. Okay, hold on. What do I got out here? How do I get? There we go. Did you want to kill them, Siegfried? Homeboy's almost dead. Torch, there's another drowner back there. Green mold. You found a place of flower. Yes, sir. Let's use it. Where are we supposed to be going here? Let's look at the map. Exit to the temple quarter. Cockatrice's lair. For the faithful, huh? Silver sword is different. It actually swings different. It's interesting. I like it. Get out of the way, Siegfried.
Virtue prevails.
Freaking melts, man. Holy moly. You know what's shitty? Is that we lost all of our shit. Cat potion. Can we go over here? Oh, we're going the wrong way. Knight's corpse. Money, money, money. Key, rusty key. Bearing the image of the lion-head spider. Letter for Knight Eric. Letter describe the location of the lion-head spider cult. I know a little bit about them. They were a zealous cult, from what I can remember. Eric, the tortured blasphemers gave us only very general information. We know that the worshippers of the Lionhead Spider meet in one of the dungeons in the sewers. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to determine its location. One of the cultists had a key, which you will find enclosed. I wager anything that it opens the doors to the meeting place. Go into the sewers and try to locate the dungeon in question. Let the eternal fire light your way of darkness. Would I open something in the sewers? Well, we have a key, so we're gonna have to go around and click on shit. Alright. Let's try to find this cockatrice first, though. Speak of the devil. Alright, Siegfried, let's get him.
Sword of the Order!
Did you even want to hit him? Holy moly.
The cockatrice is dead. Now, where was the exit?
I don't think I can go back the way I came.
Come, I lead you to the exit. Take the cockatrice's head. Vincent pays well for trophies.
Very well, though it reeks.
Said Vincent pays well for trophies, so he may be the person with the trophy heads in this act. Cockatrice's head, the trophy can be sold for a lot of money. Malkad? Sephira? Sephira? A Sephira symbolizing the kingdom. That's a quest item. Toxin, Cockatrice feather. Okay, so art is obviously too powerful in this game, is it not? Because we are just completely wrecking any boss fights. It's like ridiculous. Like I didn't expect to just one-shot them. I mean, I don't care. Yeah, I don't really care, but it is crazy how powerful it is, man. Just one-shot stuff. Are we supposed to follow Siegfried, or...
Make haste.
I kind of want to explore the cave here to see about this lion head spider thing. Let's just follow Siegfried. I guess we can come back down if we can. If he's going to lead us to a exit. At least we'll know where it is.
That door leads out of the sewers. So, this is where we part. But...
Quiet. I hear footsteps.
Odd. Few would dare venture here.
Assassin? Oh, shit.
It's the white-haired bastard. Kill him! The night, too!
Look at Siegfried, he is just chilling. You can't hit him, pal? Don't worry, I got him. Alright, Siegfried.
Friends of yours?
You could say so. The thugs with the salamander sign have been bothering me for a while.
Who knew you'd be in the sewers?
The captain of the guard, the loon from the jail, and the prisoners. I fought the Cockatrice for my freedom.
A limited number of suspects. You'll likely solve the mystery when you find the leader of those bandits. I have a friend in Vizima, a detective. See him for help.
Where are you headed?
I have things to attend to at my quarters. Then I'll venture out in search of beasts, as the world is still filled with them.
You did well, Siegfried. Glad we met. I need to recover my things.
Make sure you get everything. Jethro is known to have sticky fingers.
Let's get out of here.
Here's the key for the passage to town. A few days ago, I locked the door to keep the Cockatrice in.
Thanks. I'd rather not go back the way I came.
We might meet again if ever you visit the sewers. At times I venture down here in search of monsters.
Ah, your sacred mission of protecting humankind?
Your sarcasm is unnecessary. We're on the same side, Witcher. You'll realize this one day.
Farewell, and thanks.
If you ever need me, I'll be at my quarters in Vizima.
He seems to be a good sort, at least. I kind of like him. Why can't I not take that? Oh, I already have it. Temerian steel sword. Oh, you know, I'm going to take this. There we go. In case we need it. Can we go in here? So he's going... Okay, exit to the temple core is where we need to go. Locked. Alright. Siegfried said he needs to... What do you say? He's got something in his chambers to deal with? I'm guessing he has a lover in there. Or he's just going to go in there and fondle himself. Anyways, I'm probably... Yeah, I'm going to save here, and then when we come back, we're actually going to go around this sewer here, because lion head spider cult, whatever the hell it's called. Anyways, my friends, I'm out of here. We got a pretty awesome pass. It seems like when we leave here, he says something about talking to a detective. Let's read the journal here. Suspect Vincent. I suspect the captain of the city guards, Vincent Mize, might be working for Azar. I will try to wring the truth out of him. What is that about? He let the professor go. Yeah, but it could be something else. Because the note had him, or the arrest warrant had him, it was his arrest warrant. He signed it. He was the person that made the arrest warrant for, or him and the king made the arrest warrant for the professor. I don't know. Shady. Prison break. Siegfried gave me the key to the door leading out of the sewers. Vizima is all dangerous, so waits outside. I need to recover my things as soon as possible. killed the cockatrice and took his head as proof. I should see Vincent now. Okay. Well, I guess we'll keep our eye out on Vincent and see what the hell's going on with him. It's suspicion. Yeah, it was kind of shady that he did let him go, though, at least, so we'll figure it out. Anyways, my friends, take it easy. Have a good one. Until next time, stay safe out there.